Hey there, it's Walt. As I was out running along our beautiful coast road today, I was thinking about my friend Steve Redmond, who is a legend in the swimming world. Steve is known throughout the world as being the first person to have ever accomplished the Ocean's Seven, which is the swimmer's analog to the seven summits, swimming the seven great channels in the world, the open water channels. It's a huge, huge accomplishment. And Steve is an amazing athlete. He's in amazing shape. But when he talks about going the distances, being in those situations of extreme challenge, talks about the importance of the mental game, that so much of accomplishing those big goals is about harnessing the mental game. And as I was thinking about Steve this morning and running along the coast, my mind drifted back to that story of Florence Chadwick, who was a young woman who wanted to swim the channel, the 26-mile channel between Catalina Island and the coast of California. And when Florence first attempted that channel, she got into the water. It was a cold, dark night, and the waters are quite shark infested between Catalina Island and the coast of California. And she got into the water and began to swim and swim and swim, and a very heavy fog settled over the water. And she was out 15 or 16 hours, and the discouragement settled in, the fatigue settled in, and she became despondent. She didn't think that she could keep on going. She just couldn't see the shore. She had no bearings. And she turned to the support boat and said, I'm gonna give it up. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna throw in the towel. And she got out of the water into the boat, only to realize that she was just a mile from the shore, just a mile from having accomplished that goal. This happens to so many entrepreneurs and business professionals. They have great ideas for businesses. They have great ideas for products. Maybe they want to write a book. They start out toward these grand goals, wanting to accomplish them for important reasons. And the going gets tough, as it always does. Like ocean challenges and mountain challenges, business challenges are hard. I've started 4 successful businesses from scratch, and every single one of them has required a dirty 4-letter word called work. And despite all of the internet hype, it's difficult to succeed in business. But it's less about strategy and less about tools and much more, as Steve would suggest, about the mental game, staying in the game, having the toughness to go the distance, the grit, as Angela Duckworth might say. I'm thinking about that book called 212 Degrees. It's a little success book, and it uses the metaphor of water and steam. At 211 degrees, water is just water. At 212, it's transformed into a different medium where it can power a locomotive. A degree of difference, just 1 degree from water to something that can power a locomotive. And so often we are sorely tempted to give up just short of our magnificent goals. I know that feeling well from the marathons and ultra marathons that I've run, from the mountains that I've climbed, how easy it is to get discouraged on the way toward our goals. But if we can reconnect with our why it matters to us, why it mattered to us in the first place. Our why is our rocket fuel. It's the thing that gets us up out of bed in the morning. It's the thing that helps us bust through the obstacles. It's the thing that helps us beat back the resistance. That why it matters to us, why the work matters to us. Here's what I know to be true. There are people out in the world right now waiting for the gifts and the talents that only you can share with them. They're waiting for you. They need you. The world is hungry for the gifts and talents that you have. Don't give up. Persevere. Go the distance, even when it feels dark and cold and discouraging, because it matters. It matters that you get out there into the world and do this work you're meant to do. Make it a great rest of the day, great rest of the week. Bye for now.